I'm here in the beautiful museum gardens, and just there is a Yorkshire Museum, which is believed to be haunted by a man in very tight trousers, probably shopped at Primark, although sightings of him predate that shop, so perhaps not. It was 1954 when the ghost was first seen by the caretaker of the museum. The caretaker caught a glimpse of a figure in the museum library, and knowing that he was supposed to be the only one in the building, went to investigate. Upon searching the library, he found the room to be empty. Perhaps under the impression that his mind was playing tricks on him after a long shift, the caretaker decided to keep this incident to himself. However, it wasn't long before others reported seeing the spirit of the man in tight trousers. Maybe we should think of a better nickname for him. Although that is how others would describe him, a man wearing tight trousers and a knee-length coat. Some people said that he also wore a top hat. Not everyone reported him wearing such headgear. Eventually, a group of local men sought permission to stay overnight in the museum. So, night at the museum. Sounds fun, eh? Hearing a loud thud coming from the library, they all rushed into the room to find that a book had fallen from its shelf. They immediately noted the time of the incident at 8:40 p.m. They saw that the book was entitled The Antiquities and Curiosities of the Church. They placed the book back on its shelf, and that was that. A few weeks later, the caretaker also heard a thud at 8:40 p.m. coming from the library. Do you ever get that weird feeling of deja vu? He also found a book that had fallen from its shelf, also entitled The Antiquities and Curiosities of the Church. Do you ever get that weird feeling of deja vu? When the same book fell from its shelf on a third night at the same time, the local men who stayed overnight at the museum decided to investigate. It was established that the book was given to the museum by an older man named Edward Wooler, who had since died. The Wooler family were contacted, and a photograph of the deceased older man was presented to the caretaker, who, without a second thought, identified him as a ghost of the man, the unfashionably dressed ghost. Want to hear more spooky tales? Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Stay spooky!